Hi guys, it's Jen here. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Jen, and on this channel we talk about all things fashion, beauty, and skincare. Although now that I think about it, we've only talked about fashion so far. But stay tuned, there will be skincare and beauty videos coming very soon. As much as I love fashion, I'm also mindful about consuming it sustainably. And what that means for me is reducing my consumption of fast fashion, being selective about what I add to my closet, and using my platform to educate others to help them do the same. Textile pollution is one of the biggest problems for our planet, and fast fashion is one of the major contributors. That's why I've cut down my fast fashion consumption to almost zero. Most of my closet is actually from thrift stores, made by me, or from a sustainable source. And as much as I hate to admit this, I used to judge people for buying fast fashion. Now I've realized it's the only option for some people, and me thinking that way before was coming from a place of privilege. Consuming fashion sustainably also means being selective about what I add to my closet. So now I only pick high quality items that I know will last for years. And one of the main reasons I shop at thrift stores so much is because you can find very high quality items for very low prices. But now I'm fortunate enough to be in a financial situation where I can afford to shop at sustainable fashion brands such as Reformation. So today I'm sharing a Reformation haul, review, and try on so that it helps you if you're thinking about shopping at Reformation. I purchased my items online and I bought a total of 9 items for almost $3,000. And I'm going to be walking you through the fabric, the fit, and practical considerations for each piece. In the 9 items that I selected, there's 1 dress, 1 pair of jeans, 1 skirt, 1 matching set, and 5 tops. This is the first top that I got. This is called the Giorgia top, and it comes in a few different colors. You can tell by the shiny surface that this is a synthetic fabric, and this is actually made out of a polyester shell with rayon lining. And the polyester shell fabric is desktop fabric. Next, I got 2 stretchy tops. This is called the Lindy knit top, and this is a high neck top, almost sort of a mock neck, not quite a turtleneck. And I believe it comes in black as well. The fabric is quite stretchy, as you can see, so I imagine there's spandex in it. And this is a combo of organic cotton and spandex. And this is a crop top because the sides are elasticized. So it only goes up to about your belly button or so. And the other stretch top that I got is this one. This is called the Shae knit top. And this is a combination of lyocell and elastane. And I was drawn to this because of the asymmetrical design. So you can see here, the strap on the right is much thinner than the strap on the left. The next top I got is this one. This is the Daria linen top. And I was drawn to this because the design of this actually reminded me a lot of my wedding dress. And I thought since it was linen, it would be perfect for summer. And I don't know, I was just having a moment with tube tops, so that's why I got the earlier one and this one. And I really like the flared out design at the bottom. I thought it was really cute. Right here, how it has the pleats. Last top that I got is this one. This is called the Cristina top, and it also comes in black. I initially wanted the black one, but it's not available right now, so I got it in white, and I actually quite like it. And the skirt that I got is called the Layla skirt, and is what I'm wearing right now. This is a black silk maxi skirt. It wouldn't be a Reformation haul if it didn't have a dress. So I got this one. This is called the Provence dress, and it is 100% silk. It also comes in a baby pink, baby blue, and black. But I picked brown because I felt like I had too many black dresses, and I wasn't really feeling the baby blue or the baby pink. And I actually don't have any brown dresses or any brown clothes for that matter, so I'm trying something new. The matching set I got was this one. This is called the Robbie linen 2-piece, and it comes with this top, as well as this matching skirt. I'm going to Europe at the end of August, so I thought this would be perfect. Lastly, I picked up a pair of jeans. This is called the Cary, and it's described as a high-rise slouchy wide leg denim. I actually don't wear a lot of jeans, but I picked this pair up because I knew you guys were going to have questions about their denim. So this one's just for the review. I might not keep it. I think the print of this fabric is quite beautiful. It's subtle, but I love the shiny parts. And honestly, you can't get this kind of finish without using synthetics. So I think it's great they use desktop fabric, and desktop fabric is fabric that was not made into garments or it did not go to its intended buyer, and usually it would be thrown away. Synthetic fabric is not biodegradable, but I am glad it got made into a piece of clothing rather than going straight to the landfill. You can tell a lot about a piece of clothing by looking on the inside. So looking on the inside of this one, you can tell it's finished very neatly, and there's even bias tape to finish the zipper. This lining fabric is rayon and it's also desktop fabric. In terms of fit, I got a size 4, which is my regular size. So even though the waist part fits, there is a lot of space in my chest area. So I'm not sure if sizing down would help or if it's going to become too tight in the waist area. There's also something about this top that makes me look boxier than usual. So it's making my body shape look rectangular. I wish this top was cut in a more convex way, and that would give you more of a snatched effect. So even though I love the fabric, I'm gonna have to return this one. This is the Shae top. I think it's very well constructed. There is extra stitching in the back here so the back fabric doesn't accidentally roll forward, and it'll keep it nice and flat. I didn't notice earlier, but there is ruching on one side with an elastic underneath, and this tends to be quite flattering. Sometimes with stretchy tops is that the stitching does not accommodate the stretch, but this one did. I had no problem putting this on over a full face of makeup, so I was stretching it far from my face as I was putting it on, and I didn't hear any stitches pop, so this is really great. And I really love that they use lyocell because lyocell is the most sustainable semi-synthetic fiber, and this is also actually made in the USA. In terms of fit, I got a small and it did fit quite nicely, and it was quite comfortable on the body. That being said, I don't love it, so I think I will be returning this one. This is the Lindy top, and this one is a combo of cotton and spandex, so it's also very stretchy fabric. And because it's cotton, it doesn't feel as silky as the Shae top. But I do like that it's organic cotton and it's also made in the USA. In terms of construction, the stitching is nice and small. The top neck area is not finished, however, because I think it's to accommodate the amount of stretch you need when you're putting on this top. Like we talked about earlier, sometimes the stitching can't accommodate the stretch of the fabric, so I think they just left it unfinished for that reason. The two sides do have elastic finish, so I would consider this a crop top. There is a seam on the back, which is visually interesting and makes this more sporty, streetwear-like. In terms of fit, I got a small, and of course it fit because it is quite stretchy. That being said, I don't love how it looks on me, so I will be returning this one. Next, we have the Daria top. This is a 100% linen top with dead stock rayon as the lining. It is quite wrinkly because that's the nature of linen. Looking at the construction, the edges are nice and sharp and flat, so it's really nice. The zipper is done very neatly as well, and the hook and eye is in the proper position. Even though it's a zipper closure, there is a bit of elastic here, so it makes it more comfortable for the wearer. In terms of fit, I faced the same problem as I did with the other tube top, and there was just too much space in the chest area. This top was practically falling off my body when I was trying it on, so I definitely need to size down. So I will be returning this one. Otherwise, I do love the flare shape. I think it's quite flattering, especially if you're somebody with a rectangular body shape and you want to look more hourglass. This is the Cristina top, and I think it's beautifully made. The inside seams are all very neat and very well constructed. There is an extra layer of fabric near the opening of the armhole, so it's extra reinforced. The buttons are also very neat and very well installed, and so are the button loops. Now, I've been putting on this top by using the buttons, but only now that I realize there's actually a zipper, so that's very convenient. The zipper runs down the length of the top and is neatly installed. The fabric is a combination of viscose and rayon, so that means the fabric is going to wrinkle very easily, and you will likely have to steam this every time you wear it. For tops with lace detail like this, you always want to check that it's properly installed, and this one's done very well, especially near the back. Look how even and symmetrical this is. This is beautiful. And I like that they line up the lace on both sides too. It also has a tie in the back so you can make your waist look extra small. This is an all-around beautiful top, and I got a size 4 and it fit very nicely, so I will be keeping this one. This is the Layla skirt, and I got a size 4. The fabric is 100% silk, and this is one of the nicest silks I've ever felt. This isn't a traditional satin because you can see the fibers are not floating on top of the weave, but this is a very dense weave, and this is not gonna snag on you. It's also quite thick and it feels quite durable. The waist is elastic, so that's really comfortable. You can also wear it higher or lower depending on your preference. The edge of the skirt is finished beautifully, and the inside as well. I would have loved to see a French seam on the inside, but this is fine too, and it's done very neatly. When you're checking the edge of a skirt or a dress, you always want to check the part where two pieces of fabric meet, because this is the part that's most likely to be messy. But you can see this is done perfectly. In terms of length, this was the perfect length of maxi for me. I'm 5'3", and it's not like some skirts which are so constricting that you can't walk properly. This has a great amount of room, so I will be keeping this guy. This is a great buy in my opinion. This is the Robbie set, and the sewing on this is impeccable. This set is 100% linen, so it's great for summer, very breathable and very comfortable, and also sweat wicking. That being said, it will wrinkle because that's the nature of linen. The inside is finished beautifully as well as the zipper, and the same goes for the top. Again, the armhole area is reinforced, and instead of leaving the front flat, they did do an extra stitch here near the bust to make room for breasts, so that's great. In terms of fit, I got a size 4 for the set, and the skirt fit perfectly, but the top, there was just too much room in the chest area again. So I really wish this was sold separately because I would size down on the top and keep this skirt. But unfortunately, it is not sold as separate, so I will have to return this. This is the Provence dress, and it is absolutely stunning. You can tell how neatly the lace is installed. Just look at the edge here, even all the way across. They even lined up the lace pattern on both sides, like this. And in the middle, there's a perfect square of lace. There's ruching in the bust area to allow room for breasts. The back is semi-open, and I think it looks beautiful. That being said, these buttons on the back, if you're leaning against something hard like a bench, this does hurt your back. This fabric is 100% silk and is the same type of fabric as the Layla skirt. So you can see on the inside it's shiny like the Layla skirt, but they used the wrong side of the fabric to make this mattified finish. This micro hem is done beautifully, the stitching is even and small, and we're checking where the two pieces of fabric meet, and it looks nicely done here as well. So like the Layla skirt, this fabric is nice and dense, it's smooth but it's not going to snag on you. And it feels really nice when you're wearing it because this inside is so smooth and silky. I got a size small. In terms of fit, this dress is very flattering. Because the fabric is cut in a bias, it has natural stretch. So therefore, this dress will follow the contour of your body. That being said, I don't think brown is my color after all, so I think I will exchange this for a black one. Lastly, Reformation denim. This is the Cary. This is described as a high-rise, slouchy, wide-leg denim. There is a QR code so you can find out where the fibers have been from these jeans. And in terms of material, it is part lyocell and part cotton. I don't usually see lyocell used in denim, so this is awesome. The lyocell makes this pair of jeans much more sustainable than traditional denim, which is all cotton. The sewing on the inside is pretty industry standard and looks quite good. For how baggy these jeans are, I would thought that the pocket would be bigger, but it's not as big as I expected. There's also a warning on the label about how the color might fade onto upholstery. I got a size 27 because that's my waist size. In terms of fit, I think I could size one size down, and the length is very long on me. So I would definitely have to hem these. And the fit is quite baggy. There's also a lot of room through my thighs, so I feel like I could definitely size down. So I will be returning these. There is no elasting in these jeans, so there's no stretch to the fabric. But that's not a bad thing because elasting in denim tends to warp over time, and that's when you get those bumpy, weird looking jeans. So this is a pair of denim that's gonna mold to your body over time and soften up over time as well.